Well, according to the Department of Homeland Security, more than 20,000 undocumented immigrants were arrested during the first month of President Trump's return to the White House. Now, the Trump administration has a new tactic to get people to leave the country. They come up with a registry for immigrants who are in the U.S. illegally, and it comes with a warning: either sign up or face fines and jail time. And our Catalina Villegas is following the story and joins us with more. Catalina.
Yeah, thanks so much, Calvin. We are joined by immigration attorney Alma Rosa Nieto, who is going to break down for us the legal aspects of this registry. Alma, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. My pleasure.
So the administration is citing a law from 1940 for this registry. Can you just help us understand how often do these decades-old immigration laws get revived for modern enforcement purposes?
Well, under this administration, several, and we've seen now that he used Title 42 in the past during his first presidency, and now he's using a decades-old law, almost a century old, in the guise of national security. And that is what will be implemented soon. And it's a drastic measure. I'm not sure how they will enforce this. There are many questions to be answered.
Indeed, and we appreciate you coming on to help us understand some of those, to get through a lot of those questions. Specifically, that 1940 law, it was trying to find and detect folks that had been here that could potentially be a threat. This is under World War II. So this would be almost a different application of that particular law. I'm wondering if you believe this could potentially face legal challenges based on how immigration law has evolved over these many, many years.
I'm sure it will face many of the executive orders that have been implemented already in the first month of this presidency are being challenged, and some have been stopped with injunctions. I'm sure this one will not stay behind. This is quite drastic. It casts a very large net. I can see that looking for people that are damaging to the country is definitely a priority. However, laws have to be combined with the Constitution, what's right, what's wrong, what's legal, what's not, and some empathy. And in this case, it's just everybody, people that care for our elderly parents, our children, that pick our crops and give us our food. So this law, I understand the rationale behind it, but the casting of the net is way too broad.
And, Alma, supporters of the registry could potentially say that it's going to help track undocumented individuals and improve national security. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, I don't think many individuals that are undocumented and living under the shadows and working hard in this country and having good moral character, most of them, are going to register for this. I see this as another one of the many scare tactics. Already the immigrant community of all nationalities is scared and very frightened with all the changes. And this is just one more tier to that, to create more fear. And I guess their intention is that people will self-deport or leave the United States because of all these changes.
Well, the head of the Department of Homeland Security has asked people to self-deport, so we do know that that is definitely one of the messages from the Trump administration. Thank you so much, Alma. We're going to pause right here, continue our conversation in the next hour. For now, Kelvin, sending it back to you.